It's got close, but not quite close enough. And it's all happening on that one here.
I think it's the last lap of the Grand Prix, the way they're going at it. And it's a bitter battle.
Judges them out of the way. The bump and run is on, and they're side by side.
Final lap. Out of turn 2. Onto the backstretch for the final time. Look at the crowd. They know history's on the line.
Here they come to the line. This is the finish of the Daytona 500. Side by side, bouncing orange. Unbelievable.
Thank you, Trackhouse Racing, for giving me some better news to talk about, because I gotta be honest with y'all, I would much rather talk about this because I didn't want to make a video on the All-Star race this past weekend, because just to be quite frank with you, this is all that needs to be said about the All-Star race. I enjoyed FS1's coverage of the Bassmaster Elite Series on Lake Fork, 2 hours east in Texas, way more than I enjoyed watching that All-Star race. So that's my thoughts on this year's All-Star race. Let's talk about this All-Star news that's been released this week by our friends at Trackhouse Racing. So as you saw in that clip at the beginning of this video, Trackhouse Racing has announced a new project, and it's called Project 91. This is a third car essentially for Trackhouse Racing. Currently they do have the number 1 of Ross Chastain and number 99 of Daniel Suarez. This will be a third part-time entry that Trackhouse Racing will be running in at least one Cup Series race this year, and possibly a lot more in 2023. Now, the exact number of races and who the drivers will be are yet to be announced this year, but that will be coming very soon, according to Justin Marks and the team at Trackhouse Racing. Who are some of the names that people are anticipating right now, and where do we think they could be driving? Well, there's already a lot of speculation online via Twitter by a lot of fans, and I can be quite honest with you guys, I like this one theory that I've heard, and it's the possibility of another Daniel joining the team. It could be Daniel Ricciardo from Formula One. The current driver from McLaren has been very vocal that he is an avid NASCAR fan, and he looks up to Dale Earnhardt Sr. Thus, that's the reason why he drives number 3 in Formula One. Now, what could happen with Daniel Ricciardo if he came over here? Well, it's kind of interesting that, I said that Dale Earnhardt Sr. is kind of seen as a hero to Daniel Ricciardo because, well, throughout the longevity of the sport, by DEI going away to Chip Ganassi Racing and now Chip Ganassi Racing going away to Trackhouse Racing, in a weird way, it's kind of like Daniel Ricciardo would be racing for the long-term legacy of Dale Earnhardt Sr.'s team. So it's kind of a cool, fun fact about this whole situation. But Daniel Ricciardo is a, world-renowned driver. He's not the, he's not the best in Formula One. Obviously, I don't think we're going to see Lewis Hamilton strapping into a NASCAR stock car. But Daniel Ricciardo is someone who would be, quite honest, a likely candidate to do this. He drove Dale Earnhardt Sr.'s old car at Circuit of the Americas for a couple of laps. He's been pretty vocal that he would like to give NASCAR a try, and this could be the perfect opportunity for Daniel Ricciardo to come over to the United States and run a race. Where could he do this at? I think it's kind of interesting that we're seeing this announced right before the biggest week in all of motorsports, because you've got the Grand Prix over with Formula One, and you've got the Indy 500 this weekend, then you've got the Coke 600 for NASCAR. So this is the biggest week in motorsports, and what's coming up around the corner here. So this is, coming at the end of May. Then we've got the month of June, but right at the beginning of July, NASCAR goes to Road America. Now this could be a great opportunity to put together a project to have Daniel Ricciardo jump into that car. When we were at Circuit of the Americas, a track that's probably similar to Road America, we saw Ross Chastain go to Victor Lane for his first win of his career there. So could this be a place where we see Daniel Ricciardo jump in to make a NASCAR debut in the Cup Series? And also, would he be able to jump straight into the Cup Series, obviously having no NASCAR starts to his name? So be interested to see how NASCAR approaches this, but I'm hopeful to see what happens. And it does sound like their intentions with this project is for this to be open to world-renowned drivers from all various forms of motorsports. And that includes Formula One, rally car racing, IndyCar, and, they even included, NASCAR racing themselves. So could we see legends of NASCAR making a return? Could we possibly see a situation where the Chip Ganassi relationship might still be there at Trackhouse Racing? Could we see Jimmy Johnson come back for one more race in NASCAR with the 91 team. You know, maybe, maybe not, but I think it's interesting that was included and it's stressed from all disciplines at the end of that video. So it makes me wonder, what more could we see out of this project? You know, I think it's a very interesting opportunity. Trackhouse Racing continues to change the game in NASCAR Cup Series ownership, and Justin Marks and Pitbull they just continue to have a great organization going on over there. I continue to be impressed by them. I love what they got going on over there, and I love the originality, and they're willing to work with their designer, Kyle Sykes. He's always putting together great looking cars for them, and having a third car out there is just going to continue to look really great for this organization. I love the trajectory that they're on. I love everything that they've got going for them, and I see nothing but a bright future ahead for Trackhouse Racing, and this Project 91 is only going to continue to raise their stock as they continue to climb up the ladder in terms of being a new NASCAR team. So I'm really excited for this project. It's some great, you know, news to see here, and they're going all in. I mean, they've created their own separate Twitter account for this, the TH Project 91. So they've got their own, you know, unique way to promote this, and they've got good things going on at Trackhouse Racing. I'm really excited about this. Please let me know your all's thoughts down in the comment section below. Who do you think could be driving this Project 91 car? Do you think like me? Do you think it could be Daniel Ricciardo getting an opportunity? Could we see Jimmy Johnson come back? Let me know your all's thoughts down below. If you're new to my channel, make sure you leave a like on today's video and subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell for more uploads here on my channel. Until next time, thanks so much for watching today's video. Have a great day. Bye, guys. Hey race fans, thanks for watching this video from DannyBTalks. If you're new to my channel, please be sure to hit subscribe and click the notification bell so you never miss another video from my channel.